Picture this. You found a perfect investment property. The numbers work beautifully. You're excited to make an offer. But then comes the funding question, a choice that could save you or cost you thousands. Today, I'm tackling the private money versus hard money decision with a practical approach. I'll guide you through a proven 3-step process to determine which option truly serves your specific situation, timeline, and investment goals. By the end of this video, you'll have clarity on which funding source makes the most sense for your next deal, avoiding the costly mistakes I've seen many investors make. Without further ado, let's dive in. Have you ever wondered why some real estate investors make money while others lose everything? The answer comes down to one thing: how they fund their deals. There are many investors who pick the wrong funding option and watch their profits disappear before they cash their first rent check. Every real estate project has unique requirements that determine which funding option makes the most sense. The property type, location, and your exit strategy impact which funding path you should take. Most new investors rush into decisions without understanding the true costs and consequences, like choosing the wrong route on a road trip and ending up miles away from your destination with an empty gas tank. 3 key factors will determine your funding decision: timeline, budget constraints, and experience level. These factors determine whether private money or hard money suits your specific situation. For timeline considerations, hard money typically closes in 7 to 14 days. Private money arrangements usually take longer because you need to find the right person to negotiate terms, potentially taking several weeks without established relationships. Budget matters significantly. Hard money loans typically cost 10 to 15% interest plus 2 to 5 points in fees. On a $200,000 loan, that means $20,000 to $30,000 in annual interest plus $4,000 to $10,000 upfront. Private money options might run 6 to 8% with minimal fees if you have good relationships. Experience levels affect approval chances. First-time investors often struggle to get hard money without approval and track record of completed projects. Private money lenders take a chance on you based on personal trust. The fundamental difference? Private money comes from individuals, while hard money comes from lending companies. This affects everything from application processes to term flexibility. Private lenders might accept a simple promissory note, while hard money companies require formal applications and documentations. Hard money loans are short-term options from specialized real estate lenders used when traditional banks won't finance deals, especially when speed is critical. These loans focus more on property value than personal credit, making them suitable for investors who need quick funding or have credit issues. A typical scenario: you find a distressed property with great potential. The seller wants to close in 10 days. No bank moves that fast, but a hard money lender can fund quickly, allowing you to secure the property, complete renovations, and then either sell or refinance conventionally. The main appeal of hard money is speed and flexibility. Most loans close within 7 to 14 days versus 30 to 45 days for conventional financing. Hard money lenders also consider deals that banks won't touch, like properties needing major repairs. Now that you understand your needs, let's move on to researching potential funding sources that match your specific situation. Finding the right lender can mean the difference between a profitable deal and one that drains your bank account. The difference between getting a good deal and getting financing that does not fit your needs often comes down to how well you research your options before signing any paperwork. Finding the right lender requires understanding the actual terms each option offers beyond the basic interest rate. Many investors get caught up comparing only interest rates. There's one that's 12% and that one's 10%, so let's stick to 10% without looking at the complete picture. This is like buying a car based solely on sticker price while ignoring maintenance costs, fuel efficiency, and warranties. A costly mistake. Many investors lose thousands by overlooking fees, prepayment penalties, and other costs while fixating on interest rates. Be sure to read those legal documents or have your lawyer review them as well. When researching hard money lenders, examine their loan to value ratio, typically between 65 to 75%. Term length, usually 6 to 24 months, and a reputation among other investors in your area. These factors reveal the true cost of the loan. For private money, start by listing people in your network who might have the capital to invest: family members, friends, colleagues, or local business owners seeking better returns than savings accounts. Your best potential private lenders have money sitting in low-yield investments like GICs or saving accounts. They might prefer earning 6 to 8% by funding your real estate deals instead of the 1 to 2% they're currently getting in a GIC. Ever wondered how that small difference in terms actually costs you? Calculate the total expense by adding monthly payments, total interest paid over the loan's life, upfront fees, and potential extension fees. For example, on a $200,000 loan, a hard money lender might charge 12% interest, which is $24,000 per year, plus 3 points, $6,000 at closing. A private lender might charge 7% interest, which is $14,000 a year, with no points. That's a $16,000 difference on a one-year loan. If possible, ask for references from other borrowers who've worked with the lenders you're considering. Look for flexibility in loan terms. Can you extend if needed? Are there prepayment penalties? What happens if you miss the payment? Projects rarely go exactly as planned. Private money typically offers lower interest rates, often between 6 to 8%, compared to hard money, 10 to 15%, because private lenders have lower overhead costs and may value relationships over maximum profit. Hard money companies have employees, offices, marketing expense, and investor payments to cover. With your research complete, it's time to focus on building relationships that open doors to better private money deals. The best funding sources often aren't advertised online. They come through personal connections. Did you know that the most successful real estate investors rarely find their best deals through online applications? They build networks instead. Usually, new investors struggle to get funding while experienced ones secure millions simply by knowing the right people. Creating strong relationships with potential private money lenders require connecting with individuals on a human level beyond forms and documents. Private money is personal. Hard money, by contrast, is transactional. You apply, they review the property, and you either get approved or denied. Many new investors struggle with private money because of their approach. They lead with "I need money for this deal" instead of "Here's how I can help you earn more for this period of time, and here's how I will pay you back. This is how much you'll be making." The approach matters significantly. Start by attending local real estate investor meetups. Join online forums and connecting with people who have capital but lack time or knowledge to invest directly. Major Canadian cities like Toronto, Vancouver, and Calgary host regular investment groups monthly, filled with potential private investors seeking opportunities. When approaching potential lenders, focus first on building trust. Share your knowledge, help them with their goals, and demonstrate your competence. You may even prepare a professional presentation package showing your investment strategy, past successes, and how their money will be protected with expected returns. Include project photos, financial projections, and clear terms about interest rates and repayment schedules to show you're serious and organized. Understanding the cost differences is crucial. For a $300,000 property, a hard money loan at 12% with 3 points costs $36,000 in annual interest plus $9,000 in upfront fees. The same deal with private money at 6% might cost you $18,000 in interest with no points, a $27,000 difference that could represent your entire profit margin. Consider reliability factors too. Hard money lenders operate with established business practices and commitment to borrowers. Private lenders might be less experienced individuals who could potentially back out or alter terms. This reliability comes critical when quick closing is necessary. The first step in deciding between funding options is honestly assessing your project's timeline, budget constraints, and experience level. These will guide you toward either private or hard money, helping you balance relationship benefits with financial considerations. Now that you understand both the relational and financial aspects of these funding sources, let's put it all together into a clear decision framework. The choice between private and hard money isn't just about interest rates. You need to match your funding to your specific project needs, timeline, and relationships. What works for a quick flip won't work for a long-term rental. Trust me, I know. Take the time to work through each step we covered. Assess your needs, research options, build relationships, and understand total costs. Many investors skip these steps and regret it later. Your financing decisions create the foundation for long-term success, affecting both current and future projects. If you're a more sophisticated investor, you may consider syndication or funds. It has always been a dream for me to see others succeed in investing. I'm going to be starting my mortgage investment corporation soon and will need at least 20 investors at the beginning. Follow my journey on my YouTube channel. Be sure to watch my next video about mortgage investment corporations right here.